I joined Fulton County Schools over 5 years ago because of the vision that the district had to personalize learning by leveraging technology.
The goal here in Bibb County School District is to provide personalized learning using technology as a learner tool in order to engage students and to be able to meet their needs individually.
And Safari Montage has been a big piece of that for several years. Safari is a district tool, cuts across all the whole K through 12 spectrum for teaching and learning. But Teams is also an operational tool that we use to run the district.
We have used Microsoft Office 365 Pro Plus, which includes Teams, Forms, Sway, the whole gamut. We've also had Safari Montage for a little over 5 years.
With Microsoft Teams and with Safari Montage, what you have are two systems that are used pretty much K-12. And so whenever you have two systems like that, whenever you can bring those together and make it easier for teachers, then you start getting a higher use rate, higher adoption rate. It's easier for teachers, easier for students. It just makes sense.
We have devices available for all of our students, so we need to provide digital content for them. So using Microsoft Teams, we've been able to create classes for every teacher in the district in Microsoft Teams. And again, our integration with Safari allows them to drop content into those teams and assign it to the students.
It's about integration and making sure that systems are working with each other. I think Safari Montage has a great commitment for integration, and I think with Microsoft Teams, that's something that Microsoft is actually pushing as well.
Teams has done a lot with integrating other platforms, and Safari Montage is a huge platform for us to be integrated into Teams.
Teams has been adopted very rapidly by our teachers, and so if we can leverage that front end for so many things and allow the content to be accessed, to be pushed through Teams, that provides a tremendous advantage and step in the future, step towards our goal of student-focused learning.
Microsoft Teams, of course, is a business class product, and it's something that's being used in industries across the country now. And so having students easily move from that high school experience into the workplace is just imperative, because that experience is now consistent for them because they're using some of the same tools that they'll see when they enter into the workforce.
In order for us to prepare our students for the 21st century global society, we have to make sure that our students know what type of platform they'll be seeing in the real world.
I mean, our students are going to be learning on the Windows platform, which is what they're going to be most likely using in the workplace as well. So I think they'll have a step up.
One of the ways that Safari Montage and Microsoft Teams provides us with a strong LMS option is because it marries an amazingly strong platform in Microsoft Teams and rich, deep content that's aligned to our standards with Safari Montage.
Well, Teams is really a learning management system, and so we have been following Teams and working with it, very excited about the new features.
Microsoft Teams is meeting and exceeding what I've seen in other best-in-class LMSs. The integrations work.
They're giving us artificial intelligence to help students learn how to read, how to do math, how to do things. So it's a very nimble, collaborative space.
Because Safari Montage is aligned to our state curriculum, it's easy for teachers to find resources based on the standards that they're trying to teach.
To be able to search those resources by standard is just such a wonderful tool that is really imperative.
So if you're diagnosing what a student needs, you can look at the standards that they need to master, have not yet mastered, and pull that specific content by age, by subject matter, and by specific standard.
It's really difficult for a teacher to create a lesson plan and bring everything together and have it in different formats and files. And then, in order for our students to be able to access that important material, and when it's packaged in a nice playlist in Safari Montage, students are able to access it. We're able to share it with other teachers, and it just keeps it in a nice platform.
And then when they put those playlists together, when they put those activities together, one button, they can send it straight to their teams for their students.
And by marrying that standards aligned content to an easily accessible delivery mechanism, that's fantastic. That is exactly what we needed. So I feel like we're finally reaching that pinnacle that we've been striving for the last 5 years.